Hey, welcome back to the channel, my friends. Well, I just noticed my mic wasn't on. Yeah, I turned it off because I was recording. Yeah, I just beat a really hard level, so I had to change some things in OBS. That's okay. Well, right now we're trying to beat a Team Shell 3.0 called Wishes. And already I would say it is a hard push and deceptively hard. Yeah. It's hard going into that right there. It's semi-precise. Then he has a precise section after that. Then he has a fucking mid-air spring drop for the win. Oof. So yeah, it'll be hard to beat this level tonight. We might knock it out though. Well, I'm glad I noticed my mic wasn't on. It's all good. Not a big deal. I would say most people, when I upload it to YouTube, would just click the timestamp for the GG anyway. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we'll get it. It's kind of hard to do it consistent. I'll probably, when I upload the video, well, if I do beat it tonight, I'll probably timestamp when I turn my mic on. Oh, so close, dude. We dropped it too. Okay, let me think. Okay, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like I dropped the spring just a few milliseconds too late. That was sick, though. Yeah, we almost had it right there, bro. Maybe. Yeah, this first jump is... I don't know what it's called, but if I had to guess, it's called a reverse reclaim. Usually when you bounce over like that, the shell kicks to the left and hits a switch and carries over to the right, and that's when you land on it. But this one is just like a reclaim, but it kicks forward. Oh, that was perfect. I wish I could get there every time. I would be able to dial that in quick. Yeah, still too early. Alright, let's see if we can get right back again. Bummer. That was good though, we did it twice in a row. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I haven't been talking about much anyway with my mic off. Oh, super close. I just beat a level that took like 22 hours to beat. Very hard. Couple Yoshi mechanics. I don't know. That level was very difficult. Nowhere near like how difficult I thought it was going to be going into it. But after beating it, I'm definitely looking forward to playing some more higher level difficulty Team Shell levels with Yoshi in it, because it was super fun. But the Yoshi mechanics are not easy to do consistently. Oh, come on, bro. Feels weird. That shell jump was 10 miles too early. Oh, that's what I was talking about for the most part. Yeah, I'm hoping to do a playlist of 10 of these. Damn. But there's still not a game that I want to play right now. Not really. Well, like more than this game? Not really. Not at the moment. Damn. So I'll reevaluate after I get 10 of these. Because I do want to play a team, like at least, and I'm not talking more, like, yeah, I do want to play a Team Shell 7.0, but not on stream. But I'm kind of waiting for another game that I want to play. So I might end up doing more than 10 of these until that game comes along. I know there's one that I'm gonna play in the summer of 2026. It might not be too much further away. A couple months, maybe a month. We're definitely gonna replay Stalker 2 when they release the DLC expansion. Already beat it twice. There's 4 different endings, so, you know, when we beat it for the 3rd time, we'll go for one of the other 2 endings. Play with different guns. And during the playthrough, we'll do the DLC expansion. And the side quest. They just added a side quest the other day. So we'll definitely hit that up. Other than that, would be nice if the first Berserker Kazan came out with some kind of expansion. But other than that, I'm really, really looking forward to playing Nakwon, a zombie extraction PvP shooter. Well, not really a shoot. There are guns in the game, but for the most part, it's melee. This level's gonna be hard to beat. It's cool that we already had one attempt on the end. Super close to nailing that mid-air spring drop. Alright, that time I waited. So I threw it too late. Yeah, see, if you don't do that shell jump right, you don't make it to the shell. Dun 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 dun. Nice, I didn't think I was gonna hit that. Nope. Yeah, you have to have the momentum or you won't hit that shell. That was close though. Did the shell jump real nice. I think you just need to be... I was on the right side of the mole rat. No way. Yeah, I think you need to hit the left side of the mole rat, or at least the middle. Oh, come on. Oh, no way he didn't pick that up, dude. Ah, we're getting a feel for it. Come on now. Oh, other than that, I was thinking about making a Twitch account. Not to stream or upload. But that's where all the Super Mario Maker 2 players are. You know, unfortunately. It's hit or miss on YouTube. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that's not gonna be easy, dude. We had our second attempt at the final jump. We were pretty close the first attempt, though. That time I just messed it up. But yeah, I might make a Twitch account so I can go over there and start hanging out with these people. Because I do believe on Rumble I'm the only person who plays Super Mario Maker 2 and the only person that ever has. I'm pretty sure, dude. No, there's nobody on Rumble who plays this game. Alright, there's the platform. That's gonna be a fucking miracle, dude. Oh, bummer. That was close. Well, we're getting a feel for it. It's a good thing. Oh, bummer. I used to stream this game in the beginning. I don't know, like 6 years ago. For many years, but on YouTube. And there are people on YouTube that play this game. But on Rumble, there's nobody, dude. So it is cool that I brought this game to Rumble. 100%. But I might create a Twitch account. Just so I can go over there and hang out with like-minded folk. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends just posted a video today. Taco. I've beaten some of his levels, and they are fucking hard, and he is an extremely good player. And I just posted a comment, and I'm just like, that looked painful, bro. Yeah, he just beat a level that was just fucking bananas. Oh, that was perfect. No! Yeah, but I see where I landed. That's what you gotta do. Otherwise you won't land on that shell. You gotta have hard momentum after that spring throw. Alright, come on, baby. No way. Really? He jumps right over it again. Definitely not gonna stream on Twitch though. Fuck that. What they offer is trash compared to when you download your stream what Rumble offers. There's no doubt about it. Maybe they offer a better something if you're like a partner or something. I don't know, but I'm doubting it. Now there's a lot of people on Twitch that stream this game though. A lot. So yeah, we should make an account and go over there. We'll start harassing people. Let's go. Oh man, it's tricky. Yeah, this level is deceptively hard, dude. There's no doubt about it. I have hope though, because, you know, we did hit the final jump twice already. Not too easy to get there. Gotta be laser locked. If I can get a feel for it, that'll give me a better chance to nail that spring drop at the end. But the thing is, if you don't have the right momentum, it's so far to the platform that you might not make it. You might not make it to the platform. Oh, damn. See, that was a reclaim. What this is, it feels, I don't know, but it feels like a reverse reclaim. Oh shit. Can whip that right over there. Comes and goes. Sometimes I can do this first jump consistent. Sometimes not. It's not easy. Oh, that was super close. Boom! Let's go! That was the correct momentum to reach that platform for the GG. I wish I could. I wish I saw that on the stream. I didn't look over fast enough. I wanted to see where that spring. I don't even think I hit the spring wall. Oh, no way he didn't pick that up, dude. Let me look at the clear check video once. We got 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coin. Okay, so picking up the coins is not going to be an issue. this level. Hopefully we nail that spring drop, dude. Because it's not exactly easy to get to it. Oh, why? Why? I don't know. Yeah. You gotta land on the right side of that mole rat. That was close. That's hard to get a feel for, dude. Lot going on there. Again, too late. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I might have been able to get that. Come on, Mario. Well, I guess the plan is if we don't beat it tonight, most likely I can beat it within 30 minutes tomorrow. And then we'll attempt to play another 3.0 tomorrow. But I still think we're gonna beat this tonight. It's hard, but I think we got it. Ah, bummer. I backed off too early. I didn't think I was going to actually hit that shell jump. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know if we would have made it to the platform. No way I would have. Let me look at the clear check video. Oh yeah, I might have. He was in the very similar spot when he did the spring jump. And he makes it to the platform by 1 or 2 pixels, dude. Oh man. That was super close to possibly beating it. Well, that's 3 attempts on the end. Second one doesn't count because I fucked it up, but the first one I dropped it too late, and the second one I dropped it too early. Yeah, we're already finding the mid. Let's go. Thinking about that spring drop. Learning how to do a mid-air spring drop and a mid-air POW block, P-switch block sometimes. Yeah, that wasn't easy in the beginning. Spring air, mid-air spring drop is it's precise. My only fear is hopefully when we nail it, we make it to the platform. Damn. Yeah, that's not easy either. It's a hard set. I threw the spring too early. Didn't hit the spring wall. Why does he have that like that? That's a hard set right there. You gotta go into it in a way that makes it slightly easier. Yep. Threw it too late. See, that was perfect, and I knew it too, but we still fucked that shell jump. Damn. Look at that. Yeah, that's a hard set right there. Fucking wacky. At least this first jump is not giving me too much trouble. Let me practice that drop. So boom, boom. Yep. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Can't get a feel for it. Just gotta nail it. Okay, fucker. Next time I have to really pay attention. I missed the spring wall again. Mario, what you doing there, buddy? Come on. Let me look at that. Yeah, I might have had it there. Just threw it too early. Yep. Come on. Oh, I think we can beat it. We've already made it to the final jump 4 times. And I got 2 more hours to stream. Bummer. Yeah, it's hard to explain the community thing on Rumble. I would honestly say that, you know, when it comes to community, there really isn't one, dude. Just a bunch of people trying to make money on Rumble. There's absolutely a community on YouTube, and apparently more so on Twitch. Of people that go on those platforms that are not trying to make money. So that's what I would say is Rumble's biggest problem, is that it's not exactly community driven. It's like they're following, you know, the YouTube format a little too much. Also, the profile customization, that would be the best example right there on how it's not community driven. The profile customization is an absolute joke. I mean, do they even have a fucking programmer working there? Is what I would say. Like, for real, do they even have a fucking programmer working at Rumble? It doesn't... It's like they created their fucking... It's like they created their profiles screen with AI. I swear. Oh, come on, bro. That would be the best example I could come up with on the fly, though, on how it's not community driven. Oh, that was close. I really was trying to make sure I hit that spring wall. And I would say it feels that way. Oh no! Alright, we had 2 attempts and 2 fuck-ups. It feels that way when you're streaming, if you don't care about money. It feels that way. It feels like it's not community driven at all, which is not a good thing, dude. It's a bad thing. That's not how you get people to come to your platform to just watch and hang out. Then if you set it up like that, that's how you get people that come and watch that, you know, are a different group of people. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know, 17 through 25-year-olds, or even 15 through 25-year-olds. Oh! Well, we had our third attempt. That fucking spring drop. That's why I might just create an account on Twitch, just so I can go over there and be in a community-driven space to hang out. I think I recall, like, the profile customization on Twitch is, you know, pretty expanded. Damn it. Alright, we did just get a practice. I was able to do the button combo on the spring drop, even though I didn't have it. Yeah, come on, baby. Come on. It's gonna be hard. Even YouTube has a very bone dry customization for your profile. Like the least amount possible that they can give you is how I would explain that. There might be a word for that. I don't know. And that's what I would say. Rumble is following YouTube's format or formula. And they think, you know, based on YouTube, the profile customization is not needed. And I'm here to tell you, bro, yes, it is. Otherwise, when people come to watch, you get a different group of people. And that's just one example. That's all it is. It's just an example. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at that, dude. I was standing on the motherfucker. I can't believe it. I can't believe he didn't get that jump off that spring. That was fucking 1 pixel off. And I fucking slammed the jump button. Oh, we're getting there though. I think we'll beat it tonight. When it comes to a new platform, fucker. When it comes to a new platform, you really need to blow the other platforms out of the water. And I think Rumble, based on what I've been saying, half-assed it. When it comes to downloading, streaming, and quality and compression, I would say Rumble comes close to blowing the other platforms out of the water. But you're just gonna half-ass the profile customization? No, you can't do that, and you can't do that off the rip. You have to go all the way. The profile customization on Rumble should have blown Twitch and YouTube out of the water. And that's how you really... That's how Steam has lasted so long, dude. Is because the profile customization on there... I mean, if you go to some of these high-level Steam people, like level level 80, level 100, dude, their profiles are just fucking nuts. The depth of profile customization, the ability to create community groups for like community group forums where your friends can join. I mean, the depth of the Steam profile customization makes Rumble look like fucking kindergarten. And that's what I'm saying. It's a really good example. Dun 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 dun. It's like Rumble is brainwashed a little bit, following the YouTube formula too close, thinking that it doesn't matter. But I assure you, and Steam is a great example, Twitch has a decent profile customization. These things really matter, dude, when it comes to a larger audience. Dun, 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 dun. In the gaming world, anyway. I don't really follow any other world. Other than my real life world. Come on. Yeah, I've done that multiple times already. Oh, I didn't even hit the spring wall. He just threw it at the muncher and picked it up. That was crazy. Yeah, you really need to hit the spring wall, I think. That's how you get the momentum. That's pretty cool, though, that it might actually be possible to beat the level without even hitting the spring wall. It's just harder to push over on the shell, but it might be possible. Come on! Damn it. Oh man, I'm just thinking about that final jump. Yeah, I gotta nail it. That spring drop is not easy. It's a lot easier to do a spring drop that has way slower momentum. But that spring drop at the end, full momentum going right, massive jump all the way to the platform. Yeah, that's a different story. Yeah, I didn't re-grab. Let me see where I hit the spring wall, though. Yeah, I hit the top spring. in his clear check video, he hits the bottom spring. We got him. I do believe we need to hit the spring wall though. So I'm gonna be shooting for it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, look how close that was, dude. I just threw it again, like 1 pixel too late. When you go to someone's profile on Rumble like mine, you know, I try to put myself in people's positions or, you know, think what they're thinking. Oh, damn. And what does Rumble look like? It looks like a platform that's not going to last very long. And if that's a thought that rolls around in your head, you know, when you're 17 or whatever, that you go to a platform, new platform, and it just looks like something that's not going to last very long, then you leave and you go back to the platform that doesn't look that way. So when it comes to profile customization, and I'm talking Steam level depth, Rumble made a mistake there. Damn. I'm not hoping they add to it, dude. I'm hoping they blow Steam, Twitch, and YouTube out of the water when it comes to profile customization. Damn. All right, I had it lined up in my head, but I made a mistake. I was getting set. Let me do the button combo again. As long as we hit the spring and make it to the platform, I do think we're gonna beat it tonight. That's like the 6th time I've gotten to the final jump. I just beat a level that took 22 hours, dude. And I'm gonna take a guess, but I only hit the final jump in that level I don't know, 10 times. 10 times. That was it. Like, it was so hard to get to it. So the fact that, you know, I've gotten to the final jump in this level in 2 hours, 6 times, yeah, we might beat it. On stream anyway. Let's go. And then you look at, it's such a great example too. Then you look at Epic Games and Battle.net, all the Origin, all the other platforms that host games. And there's like no profile customization at all. And that is exactly why those platforms fucking died. Because they want it to not matter. That's the best way I could explain it. People that own this shit, they want the profile customization not to matter. And you know, that's just not living in reality. It fucking matters. You go to YouTube channels all the time, something like that, and they have no profile set up at all, but they have an account. But, you know, that's just a small percent. The bulk of people, 80%, you know, really enjoy having the ability to profile, like customize their profile. Even before Facebook, MySpace had a really deep profile customization. It was a cool thing, and what Facebook do? Came along and copied it. That's what I'm saying. Rumble specifically is not copying that fact. Not copying it. Even they're doing way worse when it comes to profile customization. And that's not smart, man. I have some Steam friends that I've been friends with for like over 15 years, and man, fucking gamers, dude, but they don't stream or upload videos at all. Oh, it's so close. You really do have to like float into that backwards. And right when you hit the mole rat, you gotta turn around. My point is, again, that profile customization really fucking matters, dude, when it comes to a larger audience. So when people would say to me, oh, nobody wants to watch that, nobody wants to watch that game, I would respond to you, fucking bullshit. This game specifically has a massive audience, dude. And there are YouTubers out there that prove that already. Ryukar is a great example. He's a godlike player, dude. In my opinion, he plays this game for the most part, but in my opinion, that dude could play any video game. He's fucking godlike. Streams on Twitch. A long time ago, he was streaming periodically on YouTube. But his audience is massive, dude, when it comes to people that play this game and other Mario games, and they only come to watch what he's playing, and it's usually this. What I'm saying to you is those people have not come to Rumble. And there's a reason for that. Profile customization and how it's just a complete joke and like AI fucking coded it on Rumble is a big one. It's a big one. You're not gonna get people to come over here with a profile looking like that. It's the first thing you see. That's why it's the most important thing when you go into a restaurant or something like that. The first thing you see is extremely important. Oh no, I threw it too early by a little bit. Oh man. My point using a restaurant as an example would be when you walk into a restaurant and the hostess is not there. So you just walk up to the podium and you're just standing there and nobody's there. And you're looking around and everybody's looking at you. It's such an important thing when you walk into a business and what you see. For anyone. That's my point. Like when you come to just a normal Rumble user like me and you look at my profile, I swear I could learn how to code today, and within 1 year I could create a 10 times better profile customization than Rumble currently has. It's almost hilarious, really. Maybe people that are partnered with Rumble have more options. That's what I would guess. But still, dude, you're trying to get more customers, not more people making money for you. That's what I would say. Like an in-depth thought about it is Rumble cares more about making money for itself than making money for its streamers. Something like that. And that's why you don't get that audience here. Because the audience knows it without even thinking in depth about it. They know that Rumble cares more about getting money for themselves instead of the consumer. And what do they rationalize? They rationalize it by, oh, we allow, you know, more controversial streams on our platform. Yeah, kids that are 17 through 25, they don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give a fuck about any of that. And unfortunately for me, that is the bulk of the audience for this game specifically. I don't care though. I've been on YouTube since day one streaming. I've never tried to make money once. I've been monetized twice. It just doesn't matter to me. The only thing that matters to me is the next video and trying to level that video up. Oh, come on. I think we're gonna nail the spring drop soon. Whether or not I make it to the platform is another story. Oh, come on. Why do we keep fucking missing that? That's exactly what Facebook did, dude. Not only did they copy MySpace's formula, when it comes to profile customization and depth, they blew it out of the water, and that's exactly why it worked. Well, in the beginning, till the government bought it. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, if you use Facebook, you're part of the problem because of what they've done to it. I don't use that anymore, dude. For a long time. Facebook bad. That's one thing Steam never did. They have massively deep profile customization. And, you know, the guy who owns it is a fucking badass. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, damn. He stays off the radar, bro. He probably stays off the radar and he hangs out with the right people. What worries me most about Steam is when, you know, that guy dies. Could be the end of Steam, and you know, it might be the other direction. Who knows? Might get even better. Oh, come on, dude. Ah, that's like our 8th attempt. I threw it too early there. Yeah, hopefully Steam, whoever takes over Steam after Gabe Newell dies, has the same vision. You know what I mean? If that guy dies and somebody takes over Steam and ruins it, yeah, that'll be a travesty. That's what happened to Star Wars. The guy didn't die, but the people who took it over. Oh, what a tragedy right there. What a tragedy. Crazy. Tragedy for the consumer, tragedy for everybody that was involved over the years. It's crazy. All right, let's go. Come on, Mario. We're close, buddy. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. No! Are you kidding me? He's fucking standing on it, dude. Wow. I can't believe he didn't get that jump. People might respond with, oh, Rumble's new, and that's why it doesn't have more of a community. And I call bullshit. When you look at my profile, dude, and that's all there is. I can't add anything else, I don't think. Like, I call absolute fucking honky donkey fucking bullshit. Facebook, again, would be a great example to respond to something like that. Is not only did it put MySpace out of business, it fucking put them out of business overnight. So when people would say to me, oh, Rumble's new, it's a new thing, it's growing, fucking bullshit, dude. It's lacking. Oh, I thought I was gonna get it there, dude. Shit. Damn. Yeah, that shell jump feels weird. Off a note block. In many levels, not just this one. I guess it just depends on the setup. And the setup for this one going into it's pretty weird. That's the best way I would explain it, really. If you wanted to dumb it down to an explanation, I would say that Rumble is boring. And, you know, I wouldn't explain it any other way without, like, a real explanation. I would just say Rumble's boring. And that's not a good thing, dude. That's why Steam's so cool. Because it's not boring. Oh, fucker. I be on Steam every day, man. I've been online Steam for 18 years and I never came offline. Pretty close. And normally I don't even do anything, but there's so much, like, there's so much depth to it that, you know, keeps me entertained even 18 years later. And that's not even mentioning the broadcasting option on Steam. That's where Steam's lacking. Shit, man, if they offered, you know, decent upload, decent download for, man, if they weren't lacking in that area, I wouldn't stream on anything but Steam. It would be amazing. Streaming on Steam is hard because it is lacking. Streams don't always load, and I don't know. You can definitely tell that Steam hasn't invested tons of money in that area. I wish they would, though. Oh, I threw it too early again. That's my 9th attempt. Oh, we're gonna get it. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. This is a song on Epidemic Sound. But it's straight up fucking Mortal Kombat recreation. Threw it too late. Ooh, that time I didn't pick it up. I meant to. Oh, this level's tough. I think we could have beaten it by now, though. As long as we made it to the platform off the spring drop. Dun, dun. Oh, come on. And then you come to the Rumble profile customization on mobile. And, you know, then it's just a laughing joke. Oh, man. Sound like Bethesda in the news. I read some news article on Steam that Bethesda says they don't have the hardware capabilities to remaster Fallout New Vegas. And I'm just thinking, what? What did you just say? We don't have the hardware capabilities to remaster the video game. That is funny, dude. Basically, they're saying we would have to purchase new hardware to make it happen. Oh my god. Steam is another great example. Sometimes when companies get too big, oh, they think they can get away with anything, dude. Oh, no way. That's why having a large community on your platform is super important. Because that's how Steam gets away with milking all these people to add games to their platform. Taking 30% or whatever the fuck it is. That's how they get away with it. Because they have such a large community. And what I would say to Rumble is you ain't gonna get no large community with a profile customization like that. Good luck. It's boring. Basically, Rumble's mentality is you're not here for that. We want you to not be bored watching all of this fucking drama you want to put in your head. I don't know. That's not what I do on Steam. I don't watch live streams on Steam. I never have. No way! Damn. Oh yeah, this level's hard, man. It's hard to get to the end, and the end is the hardest jump. I think we'll get it, though. Haven't done a spring drop in a long time. Oh, so close, dude. Cool level, though. Hard but fun. fucking kidding me? That's what I would say about Steam not investing billions of dollars into their streaming service. Smart play. They know that type of community is not what really makes money. What really makes money is having a platform and having the community to back it up. And, you know, with the lack of, and again, it's just an example, with the lack of profile customization on Rumble, that's not how you want to open the doors. Oh, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? I can't believe he didn't land on that spring, dude. Once again, like 1 pixel off. I think that was my 10th attempt at the final jump. It is precise because you have to keep that forward momentum. You can't slow it down, really. Because the platform to land on for the GG is 10 miles away. We're close, though. It might be because I let go of jump. I need to do the mechanic, drop the spring at the exact right moment, and then repress jump. I think if you drop the spring and let go of jump at the same time and then smash back down on jump, Mario drops down a couple pixels. No way. Oh, damn. I did not think he was going to hit that. It's so random when he hits that. There's a lot of leeway on it. Oh, that time I got a feel for it. I think that's what I was making a mistake on. You have to do the mechanic. You have to drop the shell and then repress jump. You can't drop the shell, let go of jump at the same time. That was also a really hard thing to do in the last level I beat with Yoshi. Sometimes you let go of jump and, you know, let go of run to drop a shell. But you can't. You gotta do the mechanic to drop the shell, then press jump. Even though it happens within a millisecond. But if you let go of jump, while you do it, Mario is off a couple pixels. Last time we got to the end, I got a real good feel for it. I did it correctly, I just dropped the spring at the wrong time. Oh, what you fucking doing? Come on. Oh man. That set is still pretty challenging to get every time. That's a good song. Breath of fresh air, let's go. Oh, damn. That's what I would say to anybody that says, oh, nobody wants to watch that. Not that I heard anybody say that. I'm just using it as an example. I would say in response, you're just making excuses for Rumble. The Super Mario Maker community is massive, dude. And I know this because I've been in it for 6 years, so I'm well aware of the fucking community. The bulk, I would say about 90%. The 90% of the people who stream this game, they don't care about making money either, dude. They just want to get their level on video, whatever level they're playing. I've been friends with some people for over 5 years. And they do the same thing. They don't give a shit about making money. They just want their video, their level on vid. It's just a way of explaining like how quietly you might not realize the scale of this game's community. Because I would say 90% of them don't care about making money. But there is a shit ton of fucking people who play this game. That's why I don't mind streaming it. Got out of it for a while though. But you know, since the beginning I've only played Team Shell type levels. And after 1,000 hours, yeah, it was time to take a break. It was a good break though. Nice long break. Damn. This level's hard. We gotta nail that spring drop, bro. Alright, let's focus for a little bit. Yeah. You actually have a little leeway on doing the mechanic. That's why you don't want to accidentally let go of jump. Because when you drop the spring and land on it, it squishes down the spring. So you have like like half a second to repress the jump button. It's not instantaneous. Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't mess it up. You really do it identically to the first jump right here. But on this jump, you don't repress jump. You're just holding it. No fucking way. Come on. Yeah, that section's not easy too. We'll get it though. We'll get back there. Wow, that was sick. So there is actually a little bit of leeway. Normally I come up short, but that time I overshot the shell. So I did the spring wall section right there to the left. Fucking flawless. That was pretty sick. That's what you need. You really need to be over there to help you get distance on that fucking spring drop. Oh, nice one, Mario. Let's just drop the shell in the middle of the air. For no reason. Oh, come on. All right, let's take a little break. I'll be back in a minute. Yo, yo, I'm back. Let's go. Oh, fuck, dude. Bummer. Well, I would definitely say this level earned its 3.0 difficulty rating. It's definitely not easy. Damn. At least he gets you warmed up on the spring drop at the end right here. Other than having to repress jump because it's a spring, it's identical to this setup right here. Except for the momentum. Yeah, the momentum on the spring drop is flying forward. Okay, yeah, I'm still doing it correctly. If I let go of jump accidentally when I drop the spring, I'll know it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's crazy though. We hit the final jump like 12 times. He can't stop me for much longer. Let's go. Oof. Man, you should have seen this level that his name's Killer Taco. Just beat. It's just fucking nuts. Probably, if I had to guess, maybe a Team Shell 8.0. Maybe? Something like that, that's for sure. Come on, Mario. I almost don't want to beat it tonight. Tomorrow would be a pretty good stream if I can knock this one out early on. and beat another 3.0 on stream. It'd be a way better stream. This stream I just been ranting and raving. Well, not really. Just talking, really. I don't really care about those things, to be honest. I'm not a little kid anymore. The only thing that matters to me is the next video. And sometimes, good example would be beating this level tonight. That's not the next video. Just leading up to it. Damn. Rumble's lack of profile customization, laughing, ha ha ha, that's a joke. That's more of just a bummer, really, for me. Oh, I was so fucking locked in with that song, kicking. Damn. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I got a good feel for dropping that spring with this first jump. It's literally the same thing. Oh, come on. We would have beat it already if it wasn't for this stupid setup. Yeah, see? That setup right there is not easy, dude. Oh, man. I'd say the spring drop, which is also a hard mechanic to do, is easier than that setup. Look at that fucking bullshit. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I did it! I just didn't hit jump fast enough. Oh, I can't believe it. That was a GG, probably. We're getting a feel for it, though. Oh, no! That's cool, man. We hit the... That's progress right there. We did the spring jump successfully. I just didn't repress jump quick enough. So focused on doing the spring jump successfully. honestly didn't think it was going to be that quick. Yeah, Mario bounces off the spring quick. Quicker than I thought. That's cool, though. Progress. See, look how far away I did that from the ice. That's crazy. That's one of those little tiny things that differ from Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World doing the same mechanic. You got a little bit more leeway on Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh, come on. Yeah, you really have to push into that hard. It's a tough set. Oh, come on, come on. Fucking shit, dude. Oh, that setup is terrible. I still think we're gonna nail it in a minute here. That's why I keep fucking up the first jump. Because I'm really focused on that spring drop at the end. Yeah, I'm really focused on it. You can't make a mistake there, and it's pixel perfect. Close. We almost had it again. I think I've hit the spring drop 13 times. Look at that. Wow. Dude, he was like two and a half tiles away from making it to that platform. Oh. Basically, I did everything right. The only thing I did wrong was after you throw the spring at the spring wall, I didn't push hard enough into... You gotta push really hard off of that into the final shell bounce. Oh man, dude. Well, there's our first Nye right there. And in this game's world, a Nye is attempting the final jump and not getting it. That's cool though. Progress. Again, we did the spring drop successfully. We just need a lot more, well, not a lot, but we need more momentum going into it. See, this is one of those too. You need a lot of momentum going into this set. Damn, I can't believe we just nailed that spring and I was 2.5 tiles away. Well, we'll have to see. Might have to beat it tomorrow. Took me 13 or 14 attempts at the final jump just to get it once. The one time that I pushed off the spring throw and I overshot, like I jumped over the beetle on the final bounce, that's exactly what you have to do. So that was super close to getting the correct momentum to make it to the platform. So I would say that I've only done that once. We might get it though. I've been trying to get a video stream for like 5 days now using this thumbnail. I didn't want to use this thumbnail on the level that I just beat off stream. And I don't even want to use the one that I have uploaded onto the video now. I gotta change it. But I wanted to get the video uploaded because it wasn't like some crazy edit. The intro, you know, I just made that recently. Yeah. Come on, baby. I love that. He's like, nope, just shoots it fucking back that way. Oh, what are you doing? He was turned around the other way. Close. Man, if we could get there every time, that would be nice. Yep. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, this level's hard. If you already know how to do the shell mechanics, then you might look at the clear check video like I did and say, oh, well, I might be able to beat that fairly quickly on a stream. But no, the level design is deceptively hard. Not too bad, though. I still think we might get it. I do know what I did wrong. You gotta have a lot of momentum going in, maximum, really. You gotta have maximum momentum off the final bounce, and then do the spring drop. We were off by 2.5 tiles. So we gotta go into it with way more. Oh, fuck. That setup, dude, is just trash. That basically means, I think, that when I grab this spring in the air, I need to come down on the spring wall fairly close to the spring wall, so that I can really turn Mario around within a millisecond and push as hard as I can to the right. I might overshoot the shell, but that's what I'm going to be going for. No, that's not it. I was close to the spring wall, which I wanted, but I didn't have the momentum going over there. Not sure. I need to do it a couple more times. Dun 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 dun. Oh, yeah, I repressed jump. I might have made it there, dude. It would have been close. Screwed up the spring drop by a couple pixels. Oh, come on. That fucking ice in the beginning. Yeah, you see how I had to turn around right there on the final bounce? Yeah, I had to turn around because I knew I was going to overshoot it. Let me check the clear video. Let's see what he does. Alright. He does land, like after throwing the spring, he does land on the shell on the right side. Not the left side and not the middle. Oh, it'll be a good GG. This is not an easy level. I don't want to go too far past 4 hours. So we still got another 50 minutes. We might nail it. Damn. Eat it, Mario, fucker. Let's take a 10-second break. Oh, if we don't beat it, that'll be okay. I do think it's best, you know, if you can beat 2 levels, 3.0s, or whatever, the same difficulty in one stream. It would be nice if you could just knock out like 5 of them, but yeah, not me. That's why Ryukar is a fucking godlike gamer, dude. Because not only can he knock out many levels in a stream, we're talking levels that would take me fucking a month to beat. Yeah, I don't watch him anymore. I tried to become, you know, part of his community. Well, at least just hang out, but nope. I would say that, you know, when it becomes about making money, then you start to lose sight. Oh, that was perfect, I think. We just threw it too early, but I had some seriously fast momentum. Look at him slow down. He's like sliding into fucking home base, bro. Let's go. Oh my god, get in there. I almost jumped off the end, dude. That would have been terrible. Oh, I literally almost jumped off the end. Oh, I can't believe that. Yeah, like I said, dude, man, beat it. Well, I was dinking around by the flag. Yeah, it would have been nice to see how... I do think I would have beaten it in 17 seconds. Something like that. Maybe 15. Oh, that was cool. We nailed it, dude. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I don't have any plan. My only plan was to, after I beat that level that took me 22 fucking hours to beat, my only plan was to place SMB3 next. So I'm glad that, you know, this level came through. That's a hard level, dude. For real. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. This will be the 7th stream. We got 3 more to go until I reevaluate what I want to do next. We just played SMW. I think I'll go back to SMW again. So this will be number 7. We'll go for SMW number 8. And we might play another SMW after that, depending on how that goes. And then number 10, I want to do SMB1. Or I might do SMW next, and then an SMW... or an SMB1, Super Mario World 1, for the 9th stream, and then go back to SMW for number 10. I might do that, but I do want to get an SMB1, another one, because the last one I beat on stream was a 4.0, and that level was fucking crazy, dude. It was a miracle. It was a hard push. See, I'm used to doing 15 second to 30 second to 40 second pushes. That SMB1 level was a 50 second push, and I think it was like 53 seconds. And you know, that's how you really get better at the game. You play difficult levels that you don't beat from a checkpoint, you beat from the beginning, and that are long, like a minute long, and you know, that's what I'm trying to get into. It's a GG, Panda. Wishes. What do I wish? I wish you did not disable your comments, sir. That's what I wish. Nintendo's been deleting thousands of Team Shell levels because they don't want you writing hashtag anything in the description or the title. Yeah, they just... That just happened too. Like a week and a half ago. They started doing that. Started deleting thousands of levels, dude. But most likely it's not specifically Team Shell that you know, they're doing that to. If I had to take a guess, there's a lot of levels out there with hashtag TTT, who the fuck knows what people are hashtagging. There's probably a lot of levels out there that don't have anything to do with Team Shell, and people are just hashtagging shit like crazy. And yeah, Nintendo since the beginning is really... They don't want that. Why can't they just go in and program the ability to... Why don't they just disable the hashtag button? So you can't type it in. I don't know. But yeah, I doubt Team Shell is the reason they started doing that. It's probably all these kids hashtagging fucking Twitch channels and shit and blah blah blah. And you know, the thing is, if you're gonna delete levels because someone put hashtag TTV whatever, then Team Shell, then everybody has to get removed. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think they're doing that because of Team Shell. They just don't want people being directed to Twitch from their game, apparently. It's been that way since the beginning, but they haven't done anything like that in a long time. But yeah, like a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, they started deleting massive amounts of levels, dude. It's pretty crazy. Luckily, you know, I got pissed off at Team Shell. So what I did was take hashtag TS out of every single one of my levels. I didn't get pissed off at the core group of people on Team Shell, but some of the new people there approving levels, yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So I just said, no, I'm not gonna spend a month of my time, 2 months, designing a level and then spend a month beating it just to have them disapprove the level. No way, because if they disapprove the level, the only way to resubmit it is to beat it again. So in the long run, no way. No way. I'm not going to spend a month of my time beating a level just to have some new guy on Team Shell disapprove the level for the dumbest reason. No fucking way. They already did it to me once, and I'm not going to go into detail about it, but that's why I removed all my levels from Team Shell, and they're all Team Shell levels. Yeah, there's no hashtags about that shit, thankfully. Because if Nintendo deleted Golem's Cave specifically, that would be tragic, dude. It does have a checkpoint, so the level is possible if you want to beat it from the checkpoint, but if you want to beat that level from the beginning, bro, you're gonna have a hard time beating that level from the beginning. It's such a cool level, though, because it's a Team Shell level that's single screen, and it was very difficult to design. Very difficult. There's six stages. And they're all shell mechanics. All different shell mechanics on each stage. So if you want to beat it from the beginning, and there's a Yoshi at the end, and it's a mechanic that most people are not aware of. Yoshi throws out a fireball, and if you are standing up with like if you're riding Yoshi, and you're on Yoshi's back, and you throw the fireball out his mouth, the ice blocks will not get hit. The only way to do it is to crouch while you're on Yoshi and then jump. And while you're jumped in the air, then throw the fire block, and the fireball will be a couple pixels higher. It's such a cool mechanic, and you know, that probably not a lot of people are aware of. That you can throw the fireball higher if you do that. I don't even know how to do this level. Don't you just pick up the shell off the spring? I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean this first stage here. I'm pretty sure you just hit the spring. Wait, I didn't even jump off the spring. Wow, this level's crazy, dude. Such a cool design too. There's Golem up there. He's one of my favorites. I would say that Wendy's my favorite, but Boom Boom would absolutely be next. I have no idea how to do this level, dude. You gotta... I don't know. Maybe you come back down on the spring. Then what? I don't even know how to do my own level. That's been a long time. Wait, what? Let's get out of here. No, I'm just saying, I'm glad that I don't have hashtag anything in my levels, because it would be, if I had to beat that level again and re-edit the description to re-upload it, that is not something I want to do, dude. And that's what I mean, like, when you spend a month trying to beat a level or uploading a level, you don't want some jackass new guy on Team Shell disapproving the level to go on the website. Then you just have to beat it again. It would be tragic. So, you know, I would rather not have anything to do with it. And that's not discounting Team Shell. The website is fucking incredible, dude. With what you can filter and how easily it is to find a level that suits where you are in the game. I don't know, it's just super cool. We should play Mario 3D World and Mario U. I did play those games a lot with Team Shell. Not this run. Like I said, when I get to 10 streams, I'm gonna stop and reevaluate with what I want to do next. But like I said, there's not a video game out there at this moment that I want to jump into. So we might continue just playing. Maybe we'll do 10 streams of a mix of the early games, and then the next 10 streams I could do just Mario 3D World, Mario U, Mario 3D World, Mario U, Mario 3D World. I think that sounds like a good idea. I don't know. See, when you don't have a community, you have to act like you're a community member and you know, figure these things out yourself. I don't know. Oh man. What do people say about this? Sometimes I get notifications that people still play this level, dude, but never somebody beating it. Good stuff. What this? I don't know. I don't know what... Oh, that's the beginning thing that I couldn't figure out. Come on, Shifty. It's not that hard. The beginning stage is easy. Yeah, right there. I'm finding the Yoshi pixel harder than I thought. Yeah, that's right. It is. You have to know how to do it. And the only way that I showed people is putting a down arrow directly over the top of Yoshi. Meaning you have to press down. You have to crouch. And what does that mean? That means you have to jump to throw the fireball. GG! Paco. I'm not sure. Something happened with Paco a long time ago. He might have died. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But Paco was absolutely incredible at this game, dude. And I don't think he streamed. Yeah, I've never seen him stream. But he used to come into all my levels and knock them right out right after I uploaded them. and he came to my streams and he gave me support. He was an incredible human. I'm pretty sure he might have died. I'm not positive. It's been a while since I came back to the game. Yeah, Paco's one of my favorites. Shifty. Drawing a picture. What the fuck is this? Even I couldn't figure it out. But really, the first screen is pretty easy when it comes to the rest of them. I think you just jump. Pick up the shell. Yeah, okay. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and then you do a shell jump. Yeah, you gotta hit the switch with the first one. Yeah, but you can't miss the shell jump. Or you can't miss the switch. I'm throwing it too early. Yeah, exactly. Then you don't hold the run button. You just gotta do a jump bounce off that one. Simple. And then you just come down and do a shell jump for the key door. Not difficult. What's difficult is beating all 6 screens that have different shell mechanics in one run without the checkpoint. That's not easy. It's the hardest level I ever made. It's cool though. Maybe we'll beat it on stream someday just for fun. I don't know. GG's for tonight though. I'm super psyched we knocked that level out. That level was hard, dude. Yeah, that level's hard. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.